Hey guys, welcome back to TheConnoisseur Reviews. I had a chance to watch Hustlers last night, and I gotta say, it's a pretty good movie. I believe it lives up to most of the hype it had after coming out of TiFF when it was released. And this is a pretty enjoyable movie. You go into it expecting a certain thing, because when I saw the trailers, I was like, okay, this is just a movie about dancers and strippers. It's just gonna be a showcase of, just a lot of eye candy, and it'll be thin on story. Maybe it'll be a little interesting, a little goofy and fun. But no, this movie is actually very insightful and very entertaining, and a good look into the industry and a family dynamic in a sense between two people. First things first, I think the story itself is a little on the conventional side. The way that they tell it in the movie, it feels kind of like been there, done that, and it kind of glosses over a lot of the more fascinating elements of this event that happened. How the stripper industry was affected by the housing market crash, and how people weren't living their lives to excess anymore. And it kind of glosses over it, but I think at the core of it, it was a movie that was more about the characters and the relationships, more so than that whole economic storytelling. It's a movie that kind of starts off very broad and then narrows itself down as it delves deeper and deeper into the story, until you finally see what it's really about. It's just about two people and their relationship and how their friendship kind of was affected by them doing these things. So when it starts off, it does a good job of showing us the characters and really giving us an insight into the stripper industry, and kind of making us sympathetic and why certain people do what they do, and how it's not just this lazy easy way out. It's something that people are either put into that position, or they just do it because it pays the bills. And then it delves into the family dynamics of it. Then it slowly goes down to characters and really dives deep into it. And I think the way that the director handled it was very good. And it's a movie that's very good to look at. Like, I think the way it's shot and edited, it felt very fast paced. And it was cool seeing it narrow down as it funneled into what the actual story was about. And, it gives you a few twists and turns here and there, but it's also kind of in a conventional storytelling way. One of the standouts in it are definitely the characters. I think the characters really steal it and really give this movie its weight. The side characters are all entertaining and fun, and there's these little side gags that go on. Constance Wu is really good at this movie, and I'm excited to see more and more stuff that she's going to be in. She killed it and crushed it in Crazy Rich Asians, which was one of my favorite movies last year. And in this one, she's really good and shows her range as a dramatic actor as well. But the real standout is definitely Jennifer Lopez. She eats up the entire scenery, every scene she's in. She is a revelation. I think this is the best performance she's given. And she's not the greatest actor out there. I really liked her in Selena, but this is really good. It shows her depth. It shows her commanding presence. It shows her physical dedication to the role. Man, this woman is like 50 years old, and she is crushing it, and she looks gorgeous. Her performance is very good. And I believe the Oscar hype that she's getting, right now she might be my front runner, but the year is still long. Having said that, like I said, this is a pretty good movie. It's solid. It's a lot of fun. It's very insightful. It's educating. And, at the core of it, the characters are fun. The humor is very well done. I just wish it didn't gloss over so much. And, it went a little bit more deeper than it did in terms of the broader story that it was trying to tell. But again, fun time. Go watch it. Highly recommend it. Just watch it for J-Lo's performance alone. It is well worth it. All right, guys. And then don't go in expecting this movie just to be about dancing and eye candy. It has a little bit of it, but it gets a little bit dramatic and more narrative heavy as the movie progresses. All right, guys. If you've seen the movie, let me know what you think. Are you even looking forward to watching it? Let me know in the comments below. You can, if you like this review, like, comment, subscribe. And you can follow me on my various social media sites at AwesomeRonaldK or on my Tumblr at TheConnoisseur Reviews. Alright guys, GG.